Well, good morning, Mark, and
Good morning.
Thank you for taking the time to catch up and have a chat with me.
Yeah.
I realise that this is a new business that you've just set up, so I'm really keen to understand, what inspired you to go into business and what inspired you to go into this type of business.
For me, I was working in the public service until about six or 7 years ago, and I kind of took a year off as a sabbatical and went, I've got to do something. And an opportunity came up for me to go into business. I've always wanted to go into my own business and be in business, where I can basically do things and kind of put my own sort of spin on things and get things going the way I wanted them to go. So the opportunity came up for me to do South African goods. And in Canberra, there is no standalone South African store or supermarket. There is quite a good population of South Africans in Canberra, so I thought, what an opportunity! Let's spread the love. Let's take some people back down memory lane, and let's introduce new people to some of these products. Yeah, so I've been very happy doing that since. Yeah.
You've mentioned that there's no other cafes or places around here that offer this type of product. Can you tell us a little bit something about what you offer here that's unique?
A lot of what I have in here, being from South Africa, I have a lot of spices, I have a lot of sauces, stuff that is unique to South Africa. So in particular, some of the curry powders. So I would sort of class them in two distinct groups. There's one from the Cape Malay side, which is a sweet curry, and there's one from the Durban sort of area where I come from, which is more of a Burnie type curry, and where it can be quite harsh. So there's some dishes that are unique to South Africa, dishes such as babuti, and I have the spices and the curry powders and that make that. That is a Cape Malay based dish, again sweetish curry, and it's made with minced bread, raisins and egg yolk. Sounds a bit sort of like really, but it's beautiful. The other thing, so when I look at some of the Durban stuff, there's a dish in Durban called bunny chow, which people go, bunny chow, I don't know, it has no bunnies in it. It comes from the word bunyip. And it's a quarter loaf of bread with a mutton, chicken, vegetable, whatever kind of curry inside that quarter loaf of bread, and you eat it with your hands. Extremely messy, but wow, it's absolutely beautiful.
What are some of the most rewarding factors about running your own business?
What I really love is when I get people from different cultures coming in here and going, what sort of products do you sell? And they might try something as innocuous as a biscuit that is from South Africa, and they'll taste it and go like, oh wow. But also I get South Africans coming in here that may not have seen some of these products for a long time, and we stand and we reminisce.
Food brings everyone together, right?
Absolutely.
Food and hospitality and meeting other people brings people together. So where do you hope to see your business, let's say in the next 2 to 3 years, 5 years time?
So the bigger picture for me is, as you see it now, it's a South African grocery store with some coffee and a few cakes. So I have an application in at the moment to try and get more tables outside. I have an application in for a liquor license. So I would actually like to see this business grow into something that provides more traditional South African meals. So, at night, such as the babuti and the bunny chows and stuff like that. So I would like to see it maybe even in a bigger location, to have the restaurant, to have to be able to sell alcohol, and obviously an expansion on the grocery side as well. Maybe even another shop. So it's all about growth for me, and it's all about sharing this, this experience and just growing it.
So we're here in Yerrabi Pond. It's a fantastic location. You've got a beautiful scenery looking outside the front here over the Yerrabi Pond itself. What are some of the rewarding factors? What are the areas and things that you like being located in this area?
The view that I have from even where I'm standing now over the lake is absolutely spectacular. It is beautiful. The area is beautiful. It's a multicultural area. We have Italian, South African, we have Nepalese, Himalayan, Indian, we have Indonesian, all in this one street. sort of thing. So I really love that. Gungahlin itself, I love Gungahlin. It's a growing area, and it's growing quickly. And the cherry on the top for me is there's a humongous South African population that live around these parts. You know, so Gungahlin for me at the moment ticks a lot of boxes, from, you know, the experience that's here to the potential for growth.
Well, thank you very much, Mark. That was absolutely spot on. That was perfect.
Thank you so much.
And it's good to see a new business. You've been here for a couple of months.
Couple of months
right?
now,
You've been
yeah.
here for a couple of months. Right time of the year, Christmas. Hopefully a lot of people come down here and spend a bit of time, and your business booms. And we'll be certainly watching this space, I think, and making sure that we can help support you and watch you grow.
Yep.
And the community experience what you have to offer.
I will be doing some sausage sizzles with South African boerewors.
Yep.
We will sell it outside here. I'll have some buskers out here. We'll get this party going.
Sounds good.
Thank you so
Sounds
much.
really good. No worries. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
No
Okay.
worries.